Welcome to Procore training. Today, we're going to be going over how to navigate the Procore website and mobile app, as well as how to use company tools and project tools, such as inspections and observations. When you log into Procore.com, the first thing I'd like you to do is click your initials in the upper right-hand corner and click My Profile Settings. Here you can add your business phone, your cell phone, maybe the address of your office. That way other users will be able to view your contact information directly in Procore. When you're done filling this out, scroll to the bottom and click Update. Once your changes have been saved, go ahead and click the Procore logo. As you can see, we can use the Procore logo as a link to the company homepage, which is the page we're currently viewing right now. Now, Procore is separated into two different sections, the company level and the project level. Right now, we're at the company level. And at the company level, you will see this banner up top, which I'll go through right now. As you already know, if you click the Procore logo, it'll take you back to the company homepage. Next, you'll see NYU Langone Health, select a project. So if you see the word select a project, you'll know that no project is currently selected, so you are at the company level. Next, you'll see company tools. If you click this dropdown, you can navigate to the company level portfolio, directory, and reports tools. If you hover to the left of these words, you can favorite these items by clicking these yellow stars, and they will appear on the bar up here. The first tool we're going to go over is the company level portfolio tool. On this page, you will be able to see all of the projects that you have been added to by a Procore admin. You should at least have access to a test project. If you do not, let me know. And if you'd like access to additional projects of yours, again, let me know, and I'll add those projects to your portfolio for you. And my contact information is noel.scano@nyulangone.org. The next tool we're going to review is the company level directory. Here you will be able to view all of our users, and as you may notice, we are not only just adding NYU Langone Health employees, but also our contractors. So if you are a project manager, but you'd like maybe your GC or your super to be able to access your projects, just let me know their name, email, and company, and I'll get them added to our company directory as well as their associated projects. The next tool we're going to go over is the company level reports tool. Here you can create an inspection data report. On this page, you will be able to see inspection information for all of your real projects. Now I say for your real projects because if you've practiced creating inspections in a test project, that information will not show up here. Only your real inspections for your real projects will appear on this page. So you can create an inspection summary report as well as an inspection item details report, and you can export both of these by clicking Export and choosing a file type. Now let's go back to the company homepage by clicking the Procore logo. Now to get to the project level, you can either click your project right here or click Select a Project and then search for your project and select the project here. Now before I select this project, I want you to remember what the company level banner looks like. You see the Procore logo, which takes us back to the company home, NYU Langone Health, select a project, and company tools. Now let's go to the project level. You'll see at the project level, this banner changes quite a bit. You now see an orange logo with a white house, and you can click this to get back to the company level. Next, you'll see NYU Langone Health, and you can click this icon to get back to the project homepage, which is the page we're currently looking at right now. Next, you'll see NYU Langone Health, as well as the project we've just selected. So if you're ever at the project level but you forget what project you're looking at, just look up top and you'll see which project is currently selected. Next, you'll see project tools. This used to say company tools, but now it says project tools at the project level. And if you click this dropdown, all of these tools are specific to this project. You can get to the project home, reports, directory, inspections, and observations. And again, if you hover to the left of these, you will see the yellow stars appear, which you can click to favorite for this specific project. If you're following along in the test project, you will see you are currently viewing a test project. This is intended for learning purposes so you can get to know Procore. So this project is for you. It's for you to play around with and get comfortable. You can create your own inspections and observations. You can make mistakes. You can't mess this up. So use this to get familiar with the program, and once you are, you can go ahead and create real inspections and real observations for your real jobs. So take advantage of this. At the project homepage, you'll see the project name, the project team, where you'll see the project manager, senior program director, Procore admin, etc. Underneath that, you'll see the project overview, and you'll see open inspections and observations. You'll also be able to see whether they're overdue, due in the next 7 days, or due in greater than the next 7 days. If you click these bars, you'll see the open inspections as well as the ball in court. If a ball is ever in your court, that will show up down here under My Open Items. Next tool we're going to go over is the Project Level Reports tool. And here you can create an inspection data report for specifically this project. So here you'll see all the inspection information for, again, specifically this project. You can create an inspection summary report and an inspection item details report. You can export both of these by clicking Export and choosing a file type. Next tool we're going to go over is the Project Level Directory. And here you'll see all of the users that have access to specifically this project. The next tool we're going to go over is the Inspections tool. So here you'll be able to see all of the previous inspections for this project, and to create a new one, go ahead and click Create and Construction Safety Inspection Checklist. So here's the new inspection form. Not all of this is required, so I'm going to go through each of the items right now. You'll see name, automatically populated, number, also automatically populated. Procore fills this in for you, so you don't need to enter this number. Next, type, choose safety. Status is required. Keep it open for now, and later I'll show you that you can close it after we're done creating the inspection. Next is trade. This isn't required, but you can choose it if you'd like to. Location is required and very important. So to select a location, click Select a Location, choose your location, and then click your location once more and choose a floor. So if ever you realize that a floor option that you need is not available, let me know and I'll add it on the back end so you can choose it in the future. But again, location is very important. Choose your location and the floor. Also, for projects that have active construction on multiple floors, please create a separate inspection for each floor. Next, you'll see distribution and private. So if I were to choose users for a distribution list and click private, only myself and the members on the distribution list would be able to see this inspection, and we don't want that. So we want to keep everything transparent, and we want all users of a project to be able to see an inspection. So do not check private. Next, you can add a description. You can add attachments. Inspection type is required. So if you're with environmental health and safety, click EHS. If you're with project management, click PM. And if you're a delegate of a PM, also choose PM. Next to this, you'll see only show defect items on PDF report. I'm going to check this box, and I'll show you how that works later. Underneath here, you'll see inspection details. The inspection date is automatically filled in as today. The due date is optional, and you can choose an assignee. I'm going to leave it as myself, but if you'd like someone else to carry out the inspection, you can choose someone from the project directory down here. Next, click Create. So now you're brought to the inspection. Up top, you see a pie chart that will automatically fill in as you fill out the inspection. You'll see the general information and inspection details we just filled out earlier. and here is the inspection itself. So you can mark items as pass, fail, or not applicable. And as you click those, you'll notice that additional options show up down here. You'll see response change, let you know who responded with what and when. You can add attachments, add photos, add comments. We're going to add a comment here, test, post comment. That gets attached right to this inspection item. And you can also create an observation. So we ask that for every failed item, we ask that you create an observation. So for this, we found that the IT or electrical closets were unlocked on the site, and I failed this item, so I'm going to create an observation. So here you'll see that the type is required. I'm going to go ahead and choose safety hazard. And once you choose a type, the rest of the form will show up. Status is required. I'm going to leave it as initiated for now, but I'll show you that later on you can choose ready for review, not accepted, or closed. The title, automatically populated. The number, automatically populated. You can choose a priority, low, medium, high, urgent. The location is automatically filled in from the inspection. You could choose a trade, but you don't have to. And here you can add an assignee. I'm going to show you what happens when you add an assignee here. So I'm going to go to the drop-down, search for my assignee. I'm going to assign this to my other account. So to not confuse you, I have two different accounts. Right now, we're viewing my project manager account, which can see the point of view of a project manager. So I'm going to assign this to my admin account, and I'll show you what happens from the assignee point of view in a second. And again, distribution and private, do not check private. A due date is automatically populated as a week from today. I'm going to leave it as that. You'll see that contributing condition, contributing behavior, and hazard are all required. Please do your best to fill these out. This is for root cause analysis purposes. I'm going to choose security, communication, and electrical. Next, you can add a description and attach files. When you're done, click Create. Now that observation is attached right to this inspection item, and you can carry on with the inspection as usual and continue to pass, fail, or mark things as not applicable. For the sake of time, I'm going to end it here, and I'm going to close the inspection. So to close your inspection, go up top to this Close button. This will just let me know that I didn't fill out the rest of the inspection. That's fine. I'm going to click OK. And now this inspection is closed. And to export your inspection, you can click Export in PDF. And if you remember, we chose Only Show Defect Items on PDF Report. This is where that comes in. As you can see, only that failed item will show up on this report and nothing else. Also, you may remember that we assigned that observation to my other account. To send that out, what you need to do is go to Project Tools and Observations. Here you'll see Action Required. One observation you have created is ready to be sent. Send my one item. I'd note that maybe you failed one or two additional items after completing the rest of the inspection, and you've assigned those items to someone else as well. They will all be collected here. So instead of bugging someone back to back to back with separate emails about different observations, they'll all be collected here, and you can send them all at once in one single email. Go ahead and click Send My One Item. And now I'm going to show you the perspective of the assignee. Your assignee is going to get an email that looks just like this. It'll say the project name. It'll let them know their action is required on an observation. They'll have all the information right here, and they can click this link to view in Procore. So again, this is from the point of view of the assignee. This is the observations page. It'll let them know your action is required, of all the information they need. And at the bottom, you'll see activity. I want to change status or add comment. We're going to add a test comment here, test, post comment. Now, for example, for this one, we noted IT or electrical closets were unlocked on the site. So say they've taken care of it and they want to change the status of this observation now. They can choose change status to, select the status, and they have the option to change this to ready for review, not accepted, or closed. So they can say it's ready for review. The creator of the observation will receive an email letting them know it's ready for review, and they can change it to not accepted or closed. And you can bounce this form back and forth between the assignee and the creator until a passing result is reached. I'm going to go ahead and just click close and update status. And as you see, all that's logged at the bottom of this observation. And at the top, you'll see this observation is closed. And that's everything about the web version. Now, chances are, if you're in the field, you're going to be doing this on your phone. I'm just going to navigate back to that company homepage, and I'm going to pull up the Procore app on my phone. So bear with me while I share my screen on my phone. Three, two, one. Okay, here's my phone. Just going to navigate over to the Procore app. So you can get to the Procore app by going to the App Store, searching for Procore, and downloading the Procore app. So I suggest you do that. That way you'll be able to access this in the field. So up top, you'll see the project that we've selected as well as the company. You'll see announcements, directory, inspections, locations, and observations. So to create an inspection on your phone, click Inspections. Go to the top right, click the plus button to create a new one. Click Construction Safety Inspection Checklist. And this is a similar form, just a different format. So go ahead and fill this out. We're going to choose a location and a floor. Use. Scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see inspection type is required. We're going to choose PM. And then I'm also going to choose only show defect items on PDF report. And then in the upper right-hand corner, click Save. So here's what the checklist looks like on your phone. You can pass, fail, or mark things not applicable just like that. And again, for failed items, we'd like you to create an observation. And to do that, click the I to the right of that X. And at the bottom, you'll see comment, photo, observation. So you can add a comment here. I'm going to add a little test comment. Save. You can add a photo. Take a photo just like that. There's my keyboard. Save. Done. And now that file is attached to the inspection item. You can also create an observation. I'm going to choose that it's a safety hazard. And again, similar form, just a different format. So go ahead and fill this out. And again, hazard, contributing condition, and contributing behavior are all required. I'm going to just choose electrical, security, and communication. I'm going to click Save in the upper right-hand corner. To get back to your inspection, click Back in the upper left-hand corner. And you can fill out the rest of your inspection as usual. So if you click Inspections in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see that this inspection is still open. So when you're done, just click the inspection, click Edit in the upper right-hand corner. You'll see Status Open, click that. You can change this to In Review or Closed. So I'm going to close it right now and click Save in the upper right-hand corner. There you go. And now to close out that observation, go down to the bottom left-hand corner, click Tools, click Observations, and you'll see that observation we just created, and it's initiated. Go ahead and click that, and once it's taken care of, you can close this. You can click that blurb. You see Initiated, Ready for Review, Not Accepted, or Closed. Go ahead and click Closed. And there you go. That's everything. So we went over the web version, we went over the mobile version. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me again at noel.scano@nyulangone.org. Thank you for attending the training. Have a nice day.